Good afternoon and welcome to UCF Nightly News. I'm Noe Pickrell.
And I'm Noe Pickrell.
And I'm Noe Pickrell. Today is Friday, August 23rd. UCF police are still investigating a sexual assault that happened right here last Saturday.
In order to burn off that big turkey dinner, fitness experts say you need to run at an intensively fast pace for more than 6 hours. It was in woods just like these where a woman was mauled by a bear last night. Researchers say that fly ash is capable of expanding up to 500 times its size. That's like comparing this football to this building. On this ballot, you will see 10 names from less popular parties, which many believe may take away votes from the top Republican and Democratic candidates. So officials are asking voters to do their research and make educated choices when hitting the polls. Studies from the Yale School of Medicine show more than half of suicides in the United States are related to bullying. And the Orlando Predators have left the jungle to play at the UCF CFE Arena for the 2014 season. Officials say, due to the government shutdown, you can now buy gas for only $3 a gallon. The UCF Knights football team is preparing to go to Arizona for their very first BCS Bowl game, where they'll take on the Baylor Bears for the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. And a UCF professor is receiving some global attention for an innovative method of cleaning oil spills. Check out what this simple powder can do. The Deepwater Horizon BP oil spill of 2010 called for researchers to look for more effective methods of cleaning polluted oceans. That's why a UCF professor and expert in nanotechnology, Sudeep Seal, created a team of researchers to work on a material called fly ash, a naturally made powder that comes from burning coal in power plants. The fly ash is capable of expanding 500 times its size, which makes it more absorbent than any other substance. Seal's team explains that they enhance the powder to absorb only oil and repel surrounding water. UCF researcher David Reed works on Seal's team, and he says pure fly ash is available in every country, and he would like to implement their product.
One potential avenue would be to partner with power companies around the world, and in the event of an oil spill in any of these countries, we could deploy a mobile or rapid facility to transform fly ash in that local area into the oil absorbent material, so that in a matter of days it can be deployed to clean up the spill.
Seal's team is now looking for partnerships to fully implement the fly ash. We contacted Duke Energy, and the representative said although they do not need the product now, the research does look promising and they'd be willing to look into it for future needs.
We are pursuing this research further. We want to continue to develop it and bring it to a larger scale demonstration and testing.
The team says that the best thing about fly ash is it's completely eco-friendly and can be recycled back into power plants after it's been used. In Orlando, Noe Pickrell, UCF Nightly News. Looking toward the future, UCF's career services officials say students should learn how to better develop a professional network. We asked students around campus what they thought was most important when networking, and we received answers like,
be genuine and smile and really be positive.
You want to make sure they know that you're being serious about whatever you're passionate about.
Find that right balance of I'm going to change your life / I'm not kidding.
A recent study by the New York Federal Reserve shows when applying for a job, those with a strong network are 40% more likely to get hired than those without the connections. The same study shows those employees are more likely to stay on with that company long term.
Career experts say initiating conversation is the best way to create new contacts. But don't forget to end with a strong and confident handshake.
We asked the same students what they thought they can improve on when it comes to developing connections.
One thing that I can improve on is probably just organization and preparation in general.
Overcoming that fear of just another human being.
Probably making sure that people understand that it's real, that what I'm conveying and getting across and proposing, it's not a joke.
In Orlando, Noe Pickrell, UCF Nightly News.
It's a new year and a new semester, so UCF is making changes to tighten up on security on campus. A flair for fashion and a bow to match. UCF Nightly News reporter Caitlin Channa talks about the journey to entrepreneurship for one UCF alum. Nightly News has the date of the One Republic concert previously announced by the Campus Activity Board. The CAB concert director Omar Padilla tells us when the rock band will be performing. Big changes are underway at UCF as university officials begin hiring extra faculty to reduce class sizes. Many are worried this expansion may increase tuition rates. With the winter season fast approaching, we're finally starting to feel those cooler temperatures. Caitlin Channa joins us with our weather forecast. Caitlin? In Florida right now, it is hot in the low 90s and high 80s, and we can expect that once again to cool off a little bit over the next few days. Caitlin Channa joins us with a look at our first forecast. And when we come back, Kenny Morales tells us what kind of weather to expect for the next few days. The 2014 Sochi Olympics aren't set to begin until February, but it's already looking like the country will take a big hit in the wallet. Olympic officials estimate the Winter Games are costing Russia more than $50 billion. UCF's football is coming off the longest opening winning streak since 1988. UCF wins 41-17. The UCF Knights football team is finally in the national spotlight. And UCF has done it again, but this time bigger than ever. It was a landslide win last night, which the Knights held a continuous lead the entire game. It began with a bang as UCF scored a touchdown on the opening drive when Blake Bortles connected with Brashad Perriman. And Blake Bortles isn't just scoring touchdowns. The UCF quarterback is also scoring ladies across America. 17 Magazine rated Bortles number 9 on the top 25 hottest college quarterbacks. Head coach George O'Leary is also feeling the national light. He has been honored for the season's successes and named as a semifinalist for the Maxwell Football Club Collegiate Coach of the Year award. The Louisville head coach Charlie Strong said the better team lost. George O'Leary responded saying that it is time for him to take a step back and look in the mirror. This is the 4th time in 5 years O'Leary has led bowl-eligible teams. In the decade he has coached here, this has been the best season yet, racking up just 1 loss to South Carolina. Also, UCF has been listed as the #1 school for student athletes when it comes to graduation success. Based on the data by the NCAA, the overall Knights graduation success rate is at 89%. Freshman running back William Stanbeck bulldozing through Rutgers cornerback Anthony Chiaffi. That's all for your sports update. Let's kick it back to the desk with Bibi, Stacia, and Kat.